All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our virtual speech and language session. This week, we're going to start talking about the ocean. So, for the rest of the school year, until we're all done, we'll be talking about ocean animals. But we have to start by talking about a person who learns about ocean animals. They're called a marine biologist. So you guys are going to get to be marine biologists for the next few weeks. So you're going to get to learn about all different kinds of ocean animals. But before we talk about ocean animals, we're going to talk about what a marine biologist is. So let's see what our group plan is going to be today. First, we're going to do our greeting. Then we'll review Ichi. Next, we'll do our knowledge check all about a marine biologist. Then we'll watch a video. We'll talk about what we learned, and we'll say goodbye. So first, what zone are you in today? How are you feeling? Today, I'm in the green zone. I feel calm. Okay. So we're going to review Ichi. So who remembers our Ichi song? So I'm going to sing it, and you guys can sing along at home, okay? Green group, blue dew. What does it look like? What is it made of? Pink parts, white where? What else do I know? Good job singing. All right, so let's review. Green group, that's the group that something belongs to. So is it an animal? Is it a food? Is it a person? What is it? Next is blue dew. What does it do? Does it run? Does it jump? Does it eat? Does it learn? Next is what does it look like? So talk about color, shape, and size. Is it round, square, triangular? Is it red or blue? Or is it all different colors? Is it small? Is it big? Those are all things that tell us what it looks like. What is it made of? Or what does it come from? So if we're talking about a cake is made of flour, sugar, and eggs. Those are all things that it's made of. If we're talking about a person, we can talk about what makes up the person. Are they kind? Are they smart? Are they helpful? What are they made of? Pink parts. What are the parts of what we're talking about? If we're talking about a person, people have a head, they have hands, they have eyes. Those are all parts that make up a person. White where, we're talking about where they are. Where does it live? Where does it work? Where do you go to school? Those are all where questions. That tells us where something is. Oops. What about what else do we know? What else do you know about the thing that we're talking about? So, do you like it or do you not like it? So, if we're talking about Brussels sprouts, I could say, I don't like Brussels sprouts. Okay, so we reviewed our Ichi. Next, we're going to do our knowledge check. So, you should have a paper that has some choices on it when we're going to describe a marine biologist. So, I'm going to share my screen so that you can see me describe it. So the first part of describing our marine biologist is the green group. Is a marine biologist an astronaut, a holiday, an animal, or a scientist? It's a scientist.
Scientist. Good job.
A marine biologist is a scientist. What does a marine biologist do? Do they rain? Do they dance? Do they talk? Or do they study ocean animals? They study ocean animals.
Study ocean animals. Good job.
What does a marine biologist look like? Do they look like a cycle? Do they look like a plant? Do they look like a person? Or do they look like an insect? A marine biologist looks like a person.
Person. Way to go.
What is a marine biologist made of? So remember, when we're talking about people, we talk about their personality for what they're made of. So is a marine biologist made of the ocean, made of plants, made of caterpillars, or made of knowledge? They're made of knowledge.
Knowledge. Good job.
What is a part of a marine biologist? A flower, candy, a dog, or scuba gear? Scuba gear.
Scuba gear. Way to go.
Marine biologists have to have scuba gear. What's another part of a marine biologist? Toys, a microscope, an apple, or a shoe? Another part of a marine biologist is a microscope.
Microscope. Good job.
They might use that to look at sea creatures really close up. What's another part of a marine biologist? So this might be something that a marine biologist studies. A car, a table, a cat, or a dolphin? They might study a dolphin.
Dolphin. Good job.
Let's think of another part of a marine biologist. Is a part of a marine biologist a car, a cat, a sea turtle, or a table? A sea turtle.
Sea turtle. That's right.
Where does a marine biologist work? Do they work on a train, in a boat, at the zoo, or in a spaceship? They might work on a boat.
Boat. Way to go.
And what else do I know? Do you like marine biologists? I like marine biologists.
You got it. You reached the end of this activity.
And everyone can say, I did it. We finished describing a marine biologist. Okay, so we did our knowledge check and we described a marine biologist. Next, we're going to watch a video all about a marine biologist.
I'm Paige. If I could be anything, I'd be a marine biologist. Imagine powerful. Imagine colorful. Imagine magical. Can you imagine that? Hi, I'm Paige. If I could be anything, I'd be a marine biologist. That's a scientist who studies and understands everything about the ocean. As a marine biologist, I would work in the ocean, so I would wear a wetsuit to keep me dry and a scuba mask to breathe underwater. And of course, flippers for swimming like a fish. Flip, flop, flip, flop. Big part of being a marine biologist would be observing all the different sea life that live in the ocean. That means watching what they do and learning why they do it. My favorite type of fish would be a clownfish. They're orange with funny white stripes and a little bit of black. Clownfish tell funny jokes and make other fish laugh, even sharks. When I'm learning about sharks, I would go into a special underwater cage to stay safe. Hiya, Mr. Shark. Click. I would take photos of the sharks swimming around and observe their behavior. That's how they act. I would also use a special camera to take x-rays of the shark. Wow! Did you know that sharks don't have any bones like you and I? They have hard cartilage instead. Cartilage is what our noses are made of. Cartilage is more flexible, which makes sharks excellent swimmers. That means a shark is kind of like a giant, hungry nose. The ocean is a huge place. I would want to be a marine biologist because so much of our world is covered by water, and I would learn about the animals that live there and about their habitats. Habitats are where different fish like to live, like coral reefs or sea kelp forests. A big part of being a marine biologist would be sharing all the things I would learn with the rest of the world. Then we would be able to work together to keep it a safe place. The best part of being a marine biologist would be swimming with one of the largest creatures in the ocean, even the world, a blue whale. They're even bigger than the dinosaurs were. Blue whales are mammals, not fish. Fish can breathe underwater, but like me, whales need to breathe air. Whales have beautiful singing voices. That's how they talk to each other and sing. The ocean is so cool. Being a marine biologist is so much fun.
Can you imagine being anything you want to be? Can you imagine there's a world full of fantasy?
sea. And if you think about it lots, it becomes so real. Did you know, did you know, did you know that you can do anything you want to do? Imagine this or that, think of something new, and you can always change a thing or two. Anything you want is really up to you. Ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba ba da ba da ba ba da ba da. Can you imagine that? Okay, so we finished our video. What did we learn? What did you learn about a marine biologist? I learned that marine biologists can go in a special cage where they can go underwater and see sharks. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I would want to go underwater though and see sharks. All right, so we talked about a marine biologist and described what they do and what they look like. So next time we're going to talk about some ocean animals that a marine biologist might study. It's time for us to say goodbye. So we can say bye. I'll see you guys next time.